everybody. Welcome to another special edition of Paranormal Swamp Talk. I'm your host, Howard Petrie, along with host Jackie.
Hi.
And tonight joining us is Miss Emmy, PDX, Wee Woo. She's on Petri Dish and also on Holy Trinity with us. Chrissy will join us later on tonight.
Boo.
And hey, Boo. And she'll be joining us later on tonight. Tonight, Chrissy will be. Hopefully, she's at a baseball game. I think she's watching the World Series or something. She's missing all kind of stuff going every game. I don't know. But anyway, tonight this person doesn't need no introduction whatsoever. He is known as the Biscuit King himself, and that is Mr. Ernie Pack himself. How's it going on there, Mr. Ernie?
How's it going, man? Good to see y'all.
Good to see y'all. He'll be speaking with. Actually, he'll be a guest speaker at Fear Fest this year. Him and his beautiful wife, Miss Denise, and great people. And nothing but kind words to always say about these two. They're just awesome individuals. Awesome individuals.
You don't know us that well.
I'm scared to meet him now.
Oh, look, there she is. Not one without the other. There she is. She's in the room already.
Lord help us.
Yep.
She should be nursing.
She's supposed to, yeah. What happened to the critical care patients that you were supposed to be taking care of today?
Who knows? Who knows?
I would put them on a life support or something. So it'll be
Just,
all right.
Yeah. Just unplugged everything and walked out of the room, you know.
Ernie's actually they moved into a beautiful home recently. But the thing is, the freaking house they moved into is haunted as old hell. So
yeah,
we tried to get a line hooked up to Ernie during this time, and he just kept his internet just kept throwing him out. So he had to actually walk out of the house to get a better connection. So
yeah, the Wi-Fi is in the house, but I can't get a connection in there. I don't get it.
Just don't get it. That's the spirits kicking you out.
I guess. I don't know. It's I mean, we've had a lot of activity here already. You know, if you follow we've started a Facebook page on the house called The Real Ditto House in 1841. House was built in 1841. Yeah. We got a Facebook page for the house. And we've been posting, we've got a couple of pictures up there and some that one video, of course, that you've seen, Howard, that to me is just pretty awesome.
We actually showed that on, I think last week we showed it on Holy Trinity. And,
yeah.
People were amazed by it. I mean, you just on command telling the door to shut, asking spirit to shut the door, and it shuts the door for you.
Yeah.
Now,
if you watch the video,
say, wash my clothes. Now, if they would wash your clothes.
Yeah. Unpack some of these boxes we got stacked up over. I'm sorry if you guys hear that in the background. We got a drag strip right over here, and they're qualifying or something, I guess. I don't know. So every few seconds, you're going to hear somebody gunning an engine. But no. When that door started to close, it closed once when I was not paying any attention at all. I came back in there. I saw that the door was closed. So I opened it back up. I swung it back and forth a few times. I looked around to see if there was any reason for it to close. There wasn't. So I got my phone out. I stepped away from it, left it open, and just started filming. And after a couple seconds, I said, "Can you close that door, please? This one right here in front of me." And 5-10 seconds go by, and it starts to move just ever so slightly. And I said, "There you go, all the way, please." But you could hear my voice start cracking because I really wasn't expecting to catch it, And when I said "all the way, please," you can see it pick up speed then and go all the way closed.
Definitely.
And yeah, it caught me off. I was the only one here. It was right after we had gotten the keys to the house. Denise was still in Indianapolis at work. I was here by myself, and that happened. And then about, I don't know, maybe a half hour after that happened, there was a door upstairs between a couple of bedrooms that had been screwed closed. And we told the realtor and the previous owner that, we're going to take that screw out of that door and open that doorway up when we get in here. And I hadn't gotten around to doing that yet. But anyway, I'm downstairs and I hear this crash upstairs. So I went upstairs and there's two ends of the doorknob are laying in the floor, and the screw that had the door closed is laying in the floor, and the door's wide open. And,
Well, it's
I'm
helping
like,
you out, Ernie. Shit, you didn't have to do it. They did it for you. Shit.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I was happy about that.
That's what I'm
But
talking about. You got somebody
Did you on
to help me
manual
out
labor?
yeah. Like I say, I mean, we've got. I'm not going to show you all the mess, but we've still got stuff just cluttered around here everywhere. Boxes piled that still need to be unpacked. It's a big house, and we got a lot of stuff to put in it and put away. So it's going
Well, you
to be
better
a
tell
month
Denise
or
you better
two.
get to work. Denise better get asked to work.
That's what I'm talking about. She goes out. She takes off gallivanting across the country, runs out of town for 3-4 days a week, and leaves me here to do all the work.
That's what I'm saying.
That's hey, I do that with my husband. It's a man's job at the homestead. I'm just saying.
Well,
No,
I'm about to go on strike.
That's not right. That's not right. So well. Denise wants. She says, "Tell them about our EVPs last weekend."
Oh yeah, we had Todd and Leanne Eskew up here from the Black Wolf Paranormal. They're going to be doing a ghost hunt, first ever public investigation at the Bell Witch Cave here. I think it's this weekend. It's coming up real soon. Anyway, sold out. But anyway, great friends of ours, family. They were here last weekend, and Greg Yost, Squatchman, was here. And so we ran an EVP session up there, and we do our EVP sessions. We always do them in a 360 session, where what we call it, where everybody in the group will ask the same question a few seconds apart, and see if we get a response. The theory behind that is that spirits might respond to the tone of your voice and not mine, or
Right.
Leanne's and not Denise's, or whatever, So anyway, one of the questions, Leanne was the first to ask it. She said, what is the name of this house? And there were 3 or 4 of us that asked the question, and we got no response. And then finally you hear the next person asked the question, and clearly you could hear Ditto House. And,
Wow, I got goosebumps.
yeah, we all got goosebumps. We're like, yes.
Wow.
So we're excited about being here. A lot of people are like, "Oh my gosh, I don't mind ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could live in a haunted house." It's actually pretty cool. I mean, there's always
we live in a
something
haunted
going.
house. So I know it's
Yeah.
always something up.
Yeah.
You're off guard. You never know what's going to happen around that place. I swear to Lord, you don't know what's in. Denise says, of course, we talked about her getting her butt in the gear, and she says Ernie better get a damn job if he doesn't want a clean house. Well, you have a job, aren't you? A trophy husband.
That's my current title. It's on the
and
front of my truck.
You don't need to be doing all that.
Oh,
I've got a license plate on the front of my truck that says Trophy Husband. Now, that's how it is.
That's the way it should be. It should be. That's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah.
saying, y'all also have haunted antiques too. And one of the pieces of antiques that I know that you have that we looked at, you gave me a personal tour of your place, is Sherman's desk.
Yeah.
And to me, that's history. That should be in a museum somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a museum.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure the guy had a lot of desks, but at one point, the Union had taken over West Point. This was a major shipping point with these 2 rivers coming together, and the L&N Turnpike running right down the road here, Louisville and Nashville Turnpike. This was a major. Are y'all still there? My screen just went black.
No, you froze.
We still hear you. The picture froze, but we could.
Hang on, let me see what's going on here.
Told you to wear the aluminum foil hat.
Yeah, am I back?
There you, yeah,
You're back.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that. But anyway, the Union had taken over the town. Sherman had a headquarters. I don't know if you can see that building right there. That's the Civil War hospital.
Mm-hmm.
The next house next to that was Sherman's actual headquarters. And when the flood of 1883 came through, the desk from his headquarters floated out and was found in the yard of this house. And the people who owned that house said, well, y'all can just keep that desk. So it's been in the house ever since.
That's
and
cool. Wow.
It's, I mean, I'll walk that way and try to show you guys that it's nothing special. You can tell it's been beat up, it's been through a flood and all that. But if I lose you, you might get mad at me. So do you want me to show you the desk or not?
No, well, actually, that's what Denise was saying. Ernie, see if you can do a walkthrough. See if you could. Maybe you won't get kicked off. We already tried walking through the house, and Ernie got kicked out a couple of times. And,
yeah,
it's just something going on in that house. I think it's a little active right now. Maybe it's a little bit too much going on, and
it's
especially with the moving and everything. You know how they say spirits don't like things.
Yeah,
they move.
They seem to be stirred up. That's for sure. I mean, I heard a big. Just about 10 minutes before we went on the air, there was a big crash on somewhere in the, I guess it's like the second and a half or first and a half floor. This is an old house that's got like, you go up steps, there's a landing, there's a couple rooms there, then you go up more steps and there's more rooms. And I was up on the top floor and I heard a big crash on the floor below me where there was nobody at, and I don't know what it was. I never did get a chance to investigate because we were getting ready to go on air, and I was on a phone call. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was. But we're always hearing things and having weird stuff happen.
Well, Denise also says, "Tell them I said they need to behave because I'm going to lay the law down when I come home."
So I was going to ask. You said. So there were several rooms that were locked or nailed shut, right?
Well, there was one.
One, okay. So what was behind the door? Why was it nailed
It
shut?
was just there was a door between two. The door went between two adjoining bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
And the door that connected those two bedrooms was screwed shut, I guess, to give people privacy, on either side of that door.
Right.
There's other ways to get into those rooms. They weren't completely sealed off. It was just a barrier between.
Another thing, I mean, I looked at Ernie showed me his backyard. Y'all seen part of it, but he's got these two rivers, and I mean, it's a beautiful view. So if you wanted to go out there and set up a chair to go look at the river, watch the sunset or whatever, you can't because you'll be sitting on somebody's grave out there because it's Potter's Field out there, correct?
Yeah, all down from behind that, where I showed you the Civil War hospital there, all behind there, down along the river down here, was a Potter's Field. Back in the 1700s. I mean, they still...
You got your own spook house there, in other words. You got your own
you got
tickets to that thing, do what you got to do,
everything going on.
Yeah. This house was also used as a Civil War hospital. Like I say,
Denise, you ought to be on here instead of trying to take care of whatever you're doing with them patients, because she's saying show them the log cabin. Denise ought to be on here and help you.
Let's see if I can get around here to where you can see it without losing.
Tell them about the corpse that was found. She's saying also tell them about the corpse that was found.
She's just going.
What?
She's in charge here. See the log house there?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow. I remember you showing me that.
You own that too, or no?
No, that's next door.
Oh, okay.
That is where a man by the name of John Shields, and you can look him up. He was the gunsmith for Lewis and Clark on the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Wow.
And that's where he lived.
Wow. Got nothing but history where you at right there.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Don't get rid of that property. That's all I gotta say, Ernie. Don't get rid of it.
Don't plan to. I think this is our forever home. We're just gonna keep making it more ours all the time and bring it back to life a little bit. It's been neglected over the past 15 years or so.
I was going to say, when was the last time somebody lived there prior to you?
A day.
Oh, that was it. The people were living there. Okay.
Yeah, they were not taking care of it at all. I mean, we have been scrubbing and repairing and replacing, and we've got more of that to do. Ever since we got here, over 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And it's still got a long way to go, but it's it's a dream home for us. I mean, we've been looking for a historic home, and this is built in 1841. It's on the National Registry of Historic Places. It's a known haunted location, and it's just, I mean, like I say, look at the view. Look at the view out of the backyard,
Nice.
I mean, that's the neighbor's garden right there, but you see you can't see, we got the wisteria here. You can't see going straight back unless you walk around the fence and on back there where you can actually see the river unless you look at an angle there across the neighbor's garden. But it's awesome. And we are.
I mean, it's got those high ceilings in there. It's a true. It's almost like you could find in the South. It almost in the interior. You could look and find. I mean, floor design in the South.
Yeah.
Is there like a fireplace in each room and stuff like the bedroom? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't have a count of fireplaces. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. 3 downstairs. 1, 2, 3 upstairs. 3 downstairs and 3 upstairs.
Is that the only source of heat? Because I was carrying the wood upstairs.
No.
Okay.
No. We've got 3 HVAC units.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice until it comes time to pay the electric bill.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right about that.
But
she said, oops, 6. She said it took us 8 hours to get the kitchen clean enough to unpack it. And then she says, right after that, we own all the way to the river. She wants to make sure that they own all the way to the river.
All the way to the river. That's really nice.
Yep.
I gotta let my dog out.
There's no
beautiful floorings. They got all kind of stuff in there. It's gorgeous in there. It is.
Yeah, the wood floors upstairs, Howard. They are made of cypress wood that came from a merchant ship that came up from New Orleans, offloaded their merchandise here at West Point. This was a major shipping point back in the day, back in the late 1700s, early 1800s. And they offloaded all their goods, sold everything they had, didn't make enough money, so they stripped the boards out of the boat, sold the boards out of the boat. That's what the floors are made of here at the house. So it's pretty cool, I think.
It's amazing. Yeah. I can imagine being back in that time period and just sitting out on your back porch like that and just drinking some lemonade and watching the paddle boats go by.
Yep.
Have you taken like a metal detector to your yard yet, or?
I haven't yet, but we're gonna do that, and we've got Billy Wilkerson. He's gonna come up with ground penetrating radar, and we're gonna fully investigate every aspect of the property here.
Nice.
As long as y'all don't touch my room, we all right.
You got the murder room. All the guests get the murder room.
Oh, you can have a guest room.
Wait, there's a murder room?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about the murder room.
There was a guy back in the mid 1800s that a lot of folks, this was an inn back then, and a lot of folks that worked on the river would stay here. Worked on the merchant ships or the steamboats, whatever. And they would stay here from time to time. Well, they were playing cards one night, and hang on.
We're hanging.
My screen just went black again. There we go.
There you are.
Are we back?
Yeah, you back.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
This guy was caught cheating at cards, and he was killed. Nobody ever found his body or anything, but there were people in town that said they heard a large splash in the river that night and saw some people dragging something that looked like it was rolled up in a carpet or a rug and dragging it across the backyard. And
Well,
that's
that's
the
what
room
I
he
think
was
what
staying
Denise
in.
is trying to say right here. She said the same
Yeah.
thing. She said he forgot he forgot about the corpse found by the neighbors.
Well, that's a whole different story. Remember, there was a
Okay.
potter's field back here.
Well, that might be the poor bastard that was murdered in that room.
Well, I don't know. They dated him back to the late 1700s, I think.
Wow.
But the river, like I say, it's right here. There's a bend in the river right here, so we get a lot of erosion right here, right back through there. There's a lot of erosion on the bank, and there was a potter's field back there. Well, my next door neighbor who lives here one day was walking out back, and he looked there at the side of the hill, and you could see the end of a wooden coffin sticking out. And he called the authorities. They came and checked it out, found the guy, still had his boots on, still had ring on his finger, all that stuff.
Wow.
So
What did they do?
Is there a
no
lot
telling
of
how many of them are back there.
Is there a
What's
lot of
that?
documentation that you can like put in your house, like since you're going to do like a historical type thing, or is it like a lot of word by mouth, or you get your information from historians?
The next door neighbor here, his family has lived here since the 1800s, lived here in the town. He used to own this house.
Oh, okay.
They ran it as a bed and breakfast at one point. And he's got all the original deeds going back to when it was first built in 1841. Or copies of the deeds, maybe not the originals, but he's got copies of the deeds going back to 1841. And this town is one of those towns that's got like one stoplight.
I grew
You
up
know
in a
what I
town
mean?
like that.
The city hall is like 4 blocks that way, and the West Point Historical Museum is right across the road from City Hall. And I've gone in there, bought every book they've got on the history of West Point, talked to everybody I know so far, everybody I've met in town so far about the history of this place and the town in general. And we're studying up on it to try to learn everything we can, because we want to eventually. They used to do ghost walks here in town, and we'd like to bring that back eventually.
Oh, that'd be cool.
There's a book on haunted West Point. It's like the Spirited Haunting History of West Point, Kentucky, something like that's the title of it. I've read that book. It's got an entire chapter on this house. There's a lot. This is a town that, it's one of those towns, I got my Savannah hat on. Everybody knows about Savannah and the hauntings of Savannah and all the haunted locations in Savannah and all that. It's like New Orleans. Those are places that people know about. This is a little tiny town that folks don't know about, that if we can get the word out there, we could help this town thrive, I think, because people will come. They want to see that kind of history and, let alone the paranormal, just the history of this town is amazing.
Hold on, I gotta let my bulldogs in. I don't mean to cut you off because it's too hot outside for them.
I'm going to keep talking, Emmy. I don't care if you're doing it.
Keep talking. Don't let me interrupt you.
Yes, Denise said Fort Duffield is basically in your backyard, in y'all's backyard.
It's basically in our front yard. You see that gray house right there? Yeah. There's a hill up behind it. Fort Duffield is right up there on top of that hill. See the trees up there? That's where Fort Duffield is. That gray house, by the way, that is the first Sears Roebuck catalog home.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a long time. Sears and Roebuck?
Yep. You know, they used to sell homes out of the catalog. They'd send you you order it. They'd send you all the boards and the drawings, and you put it together yourself. Well, there's the first one right there.
Wow.
You got a lot of history there.
There's so much history in this town. It's really sad that it's not better known,
Maybe
because
that's what the town wants. Maybe the
I
town
was
wants
I
to
was
keep it
just getting
low-key.
ready to say maybe they want to be private about it or something. Till
Well-
Ernie comes along and says, "Nope, we're gonna
No,
have ghost walks."
this town is starving. I mean, they are broke. You know, like I say, I was on the phone with the guy that runs Fort Duffield just a little while ago. I've been on the phone with the mayor and lots of folks about this, and they are trying every way they can to bring back the economy of the town. There was a flood here in '97. They were kind of thriving. The town was really growing and thriving and capitalizing on the history and the hauntings and all that stuff. '97 flood came through, and it shut down a lot of businesses and stuff, and a lot of them just never returned.
Mm.
And now you got a bunch of empty buildings where there used to be diners and shops and things like that, and they want to bring it back. So I
Well,
think
see, Denise, he has a job. Ernie has a job now. He is going to save that town.
well,
Maybe in a few years you'll be mayor of that town. You never know.
who knows? Who knows? Can you imagine Denise being the first lady? The first witch of West Point.
And then being the mayor, you can actually declare Biscuit Day.
I could. Yes, it's officially Biscuit Day. We'll have biscuit festivals when I'm mayor.
Ernie doesn't accomplish anything without me.
Ernie doesn't accomplish anything without me. That's coming from Denise now.
I'm not going to argue with her. You know, a little over 3 years ago, Ernie was sleeping in his car, and now I'm not. You know.
Now you got your historical home.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the same way with this one over here. She's on my ass 24/7. See, there it is. Shut up. Look.
They're all so sweet.
Yeah,
right.
the loving wives.
You're loving. Ask my husband. He's in chat.
J Mac, don't say nothing, J Mac. Just let it go.
Take the fifth.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
She says I have to keep him organized.
I know. I do
That's
too.
true.
I got to do that with my hubby. Oh shit!
Believe it or not, we're organizing our own way. We're organizing our own way. Men are organizing their own way. It's just that when we get married, y'all think it's there's J Mac. He's already laughing about it. We don't even.
So I go in there and slap him with some bacon.
Is this our women make us stronger?
We do.
Yep.
We do. Like.
Yep.
We do.
Y'all do.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I'm taking a gamble.
Oh,
Walking
I
out back a little
old
bit.
homes when I go back east and stuff like that, and when I go visit through the homes and stuff, that's something I want me and my husband to get. I'm trying to point to your house, but it's not working. I'm like over there. That's something I would like to get into. Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah, it's
Well, I have to say one thing that I'm gonna tell us, and I
Pretty
see
cool.
where Irene says her husband needs a lobotomy. I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. I'm gonna tell y'all something, ladies. We did pretty good.
Oh, he froze.
We did pretty good. Yeah, he's gonna find out in a minute. But we did pretty good without
back?
y'all being there. Yeah, you're back. Well, in and out, Ernie, in and out.
That's what
Hang on. We good now?
we're good.
We're
Stop.
good now.
Yep. We're good.
I'm standing still.
Don't go nowhere.
And yeah, we know what we need to do. I mean, our mamas taught us, better. And y'all coming in and trying to rearrange our lives. We're just gonna do what we want to do anyway. I'm just saying.
As long as we keep you fed, I think you guys are doing good then, right?
I'm not saying that either because I'm the one who feeds her.
That's right. Yep.
She knows.
Yep.
She knows. It's like Ernie. I've seen Ernie. I mean, that was the most depressing video I've ever seen in my entire life. When I first seen Ernie and Denise was cruel enough to film it. Was Ernie asking just for some biscuits and some bacon? That's it.
That's all I needed.
That man was begging her.
My
That
husband
man,
did today.
That was all I needed. I
And
wasn't
he
asking
begged
for
her.
much.
and she just no. She refused to make it for him.
I had to get dressed and go to Cracker Barrel if I wanted anything. It was terrible. It was a rough day.
It was a rough day.
Oh man. I hear the
Oh,
cars.
there it is. There it is. He has
Yes.
truck keys. He can go get biscuits. So I mean, that's what we were talking about not too long ago, Ernie. Remember that? We were talking about how the women lure us in. She made peanut butter fudge for you. She made all kind of goodies for you and everything.
Oh
and
yeah, she was a great cook. You'd have thought she was a little Susie homemaker. She was always making something, and it was good. And I was like, "This is perfect, man. This is awesome." And then she quit.
As soon as you put that ring on the finger, huh?
She quit. She just quit. It was terrible. But
I can't say that. I mean, I watched Emmy on there, and she said, "I got to go fix something for J Mac," and there she is. I got to fix something for J Mac. Can y'all deliver that? Can y'all Uber that shit here? Okay.
You know what? You know how many times he would call me and I'm 3,000 miles away. He's like, honey, I'm hungry. And plus I'm 3 hours ahead. So it's like 6 o'clock here. And he goes, I'm like, yeah, go make something. He goes, I don't know what to make. There's nothing I can really cook. Can you Uber me something to eat? 3,000 miles away. He wants me to Uber him something.
Well, it's nothing like having you call them up and order it for them. You're not going to go to the kitchen. You're not going to the kitchen, so he done gave up on that.
He can cook, though. He's a good cook. I'll tell you, when he wants to cook.
Men are good cooks. Men make the great. That's why they're called chefs.
Home cooked ordering.
Yeah. That's how they do it. Poor Ernie, though, man. Look, that's one of the things I told Ernie. He comes down here. I'm going to get him. We're going to go get him some good biscuits and gravy and all home cooked. We're going to have breakfast. We're going to have a big old breakfast.
I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. I looking forward to it.
It's an old country cafe. And then you just walk in there. They tell you go grab a seat, and the waitress comes there and you order whatever you want. They bring you $2 for a pot of coffee. You can't beat that. Good coffee.
I usually drink my caffeine cold. I'm usually a Coke drinker in the morning, but I'll drink some coffee.
Oh, they got Coca-Cola too. They got that.
I ain't afraid of coffee though.
But I love their coffee. They got good coffee. Onion rings. If you like onion rings, they got really good onion rings. I can tell you that at the Country Kitchen.
Yes.
They have some real homemade.
Denise thinks I'm weird because I do not want onions on anything, salad or pizza or anything like that. But I love onion rings. I don't know.
It's just a matter of taste.
Yeah. Taste and I don't know.
Questionable.
I don't know. But
It's just some people don't like certain things. I mean, some people are simple and they just like simple food. That's it.
Yeah.
Look at Denise. I hate onion rings. She's got the little pukey emoji on it.
she hates onion rings, but she'll sit there and gnaw on a green onion.
Wow.
I mean, something's wrong with her, y'all. It really is. There's something wrong with her.
She said the same thing about you. She said
She
you don't
don't-
like vegetables. You don't like vegetables
I
whatsoever.
don't eat vegetables. You know who eats vegetables? Rabbits. Right? How long do
Cows
rabbits live? How long do
don't know.
rabbits live?
Not long if I got
Maybe-
anything to do
Maybe 3 or 4 years. Think about it.
with it. Cows eat them.
Cows are dumb. They don't live that long either.
Horses.
Horses are dumb. They don't live that long.
Oh, they live long. They live
20,
30,
25 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
We missed all that. You broke up.
What?
That
I didn't say anything. I just said, there you go. They don't live that long.
oh, jeez.
Me and Ernie go in great discussions about this when we call. We just sit on the phone at that. Sometimes we
Just yap
just talk about just yap like two old women. I guess I don't know.
about
She
random stuff.
Yeah.
What is she saying? I'm on my phone. I can't see them little comments over there.
She says, "Have you checked in on your guinea pig?"
I've heard them things squeaking, and I threw some food toward the cage. Some of it might have went in there. I threw some hay in the room and said, "Shut up." They'll be all right. You'll be home tomorrow night. They won't starve to death between now and then.
Oh, she's about pissed. I can see her now. She's about pissed.
Not Denise. She don't get pissed. Not at me.
Look at that. Chantel says, we have a horse that's 34 and still does lessons.
Okay, he's 34.
My cat is older than Ernie, see?
What?
I don't
Thank
know
you.
And then Denise says they're having a hard time adjusting.
They are having a hard time. Those things, you've heard them on podcasts before, Howard. They get started squeaking and they won't shut up, right?
Yeah.
We moved down here, brought them in here. You didn't hear a peep out of, literally a peep out of them for a week and a half. They just hid inside their little house in the cage and wouldn't come out, wouldn't say nothing. They're finally starting to feel comfortable, I guess, because they squeaking their asses off today. Little
They're
asshole.
hungry. They're telling you. They're hungry.
I'll feed them eventually. If it make them shut up.
Yes.
God.
No, shit.
Y'all just don't know.
She says nobody's older than Ernie. He's ancient. I'm older than Ernie.
I don't know if you are, Howard. Wait a minute. How old are you?
I'll be 55 next month.
I got you beat, brother. I was 55 back in November.
Oh, so what? A few months?
Yeah, I'm
I
older
thought
than
he was
you.
like 65. Look
So
at
instead of being
oh,
ancient,
wait,
I'm just
thinking out
dusty.
loud.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, I'm just dusty. That ain't bad. That's
This
what,
is terrible.
7 months, 8 months. You're only about less than a little over half a year older than me. That's it.
Yep. I'm aging fast, though. I'd have passed for 25 just 4 years ago. That was before I met Denise.
That's what she just said. She said, Ernie robbed the cradle.
Yeah. I looked a whole lot younger. Y'all can find some early pictures of us. You can see
But Denise is what, 30, huh? 28, 30?
Shh. She wishes 20 years ago she might have been 30.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's wrong.
No, it's exactly right, actually. That's
Wow.
mathematically correct.
Wow. Hey, Ghost Eagle.
Oh, I think I'm older than Jackie by 3 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years.
I would say Jay's 3 months older than me, but I'm mentally older than him. Like long. Is he still in chat?
Like mentally older, as in you're already senile, or what?
Yeah, I got dementia. I know I do. I lose everything. I haven't lost
tell
a
you
cousin
what.
yet,
In
damn it.
January.
That's something that they're going to put mufflers on them dragsters when I'm mayor.
That's what I'm talking about. You can do that.
We're going to put some mufflers on the dragsters.
Oh shit! Now this is something I didn't. Now this is Denise saying these things. I'm not saying. Ask Ernie about his SD lines.
SD line, yeah. Y'all see these lines up here? See them? See these
Yep.
lines around the corner of my eye?
They call those crow's
Around
feet,
my
yeah.
mouth?
Yeah.
Those are SD lines. You know what SD stands for?
Something, Denise.
Since Denise. I didn't have them lines before Denise.
Wow.
I looked like a model. I was the most handsome guy in Kentucky. And then I met Denise, and I've aged 61 years.
She's gonna kick
I
your ass.
feel
when she
you,
gets
brother.
home. Holy shit.
Oh, I feel you. I
It's
do.
terrible.
I know
Anthony?
just like,
It's terrible.
oh shit. Yeah, I'm aged the same way. Jackie's killing me slowly.
That's
You
right.
know.
I'm
She
trying to think about what I'm going to talk about at Fear Fest. If I'm going to be a guest
SD
speaker,
lines.
I think that might be what we talk about at Fear Fest. I think that'd be a good conversation. You already got a comedian coming, so I don't have to make it all funny. I just talk seriously about my SD lines, and that'd be intriguing.
It would be. I'd have
So.
to just get a chair and pull up and just sit there and eat some popcorn or something. Just watch this. This would be a good show. Thing is, if you can get Denise up on stage with you, that'd be a whole different other animal.
Well, you know, our tours, when we give tours, whether it be at Waverly or anywhere else, people seem to love it when she's there with me, because you've seen me on podcasts. I can't get 2 sentences out without being corrected and argued with about what I'm saying.
You know, you and
And
Denise
that's
have been
how our
married how
tours
long?
go.
8 years? Was it 8 years?
What's that?
4 years. How long you and Denise been married?
We got married in 21.
Okay, so just a few years. Now Jay and I have
Just
been
2
married.
years.
Jay and I have been married, like this year will be 26 years. And we do that now. Like, we've been doing that. And oh, I'm sorry, Denise. You probably got Ernie lines now, huh? You probably aged her.
No, she's looking younger than ever. She's living her best life. She's been chasing all these celebrities and actors and stuff, you know, doing all this celebrity stalking all these years, and then she finally landed me. And she's living her best life.
No, I enjoy aggravating him. She says. Oh, nah, I enjoy aggravating him.
Yeah, she's
That's
good at it.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Ernie, I'm gonna tell you something right now, brother. Howard is an unusual name. There's not too many people. You got a lot of Davids and Chris's and stuff like that in the world, Jasons and all that. There's not too many Ernies out there either. You know, that's an unusual name. Now, before I married Jackie, her husband, she told me he passed away. His name was Timmy. Well, it wasn't until about a year ago that I found out that his name wasn't Timmy. They just called him that. His name was Howard. So she done already buried one Howard.
She got a book of Howards that she's going down the list. If you croak, she'll be after that damn duck. I guarantee it. You know what? Howard the duck is next, I bet.
Anybody named Howard, she's gonna just marry or whatever, and she's gonna kill them all.
Yep.
Same initials. HJ.
Same initials. Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
She's looking to kill us all off.
Yep.
If your name is Howard, you know anybody named Howard, just beware of this woman next to me.
Watch out for the swamp witch. She's coming after you.
That's
Yes,
right.
she will.
Wow.
You better hope Howard. You better hope Howard Petrie lives forever, or she's coming after you.
No, he's trying to kill me.
Yeah. Oh, see, look at his face. I saw that. He was just like, she
He
figured
did
it
kind of
out.
get a twinkle in his eye.
He did.
He
He
did.
did.
He steps in the middle of the street and tries to get those trucks to hit my side of the door.
Well, that's true because now I got that life insurance policy on you.
Makes perfect sense.
Wow.
I mean, but my son usually sits on her side, so I have to speed up anyway. I mean, I don't want him to go. I won't get nothing from my son, or anything like that. I
And
don't want
what,
my son to go.
the other day, weren't we doing Final Destination or something like that? Or Final,
Yeah. And who was in the car with us? Just me and you, huh?
yeah, it was all me.
You're on
you had a
I-12,
big old log
interstate.
truck in front of you.
Big pipe trucks
With
and all this
pipes.
stuff.
Oh,
And it was swaying, and she's saying, "Slow down!" And I was speeding up. I said, "This is some Final Destination shit here."
yeah, we got the big logging trucks over here. So yeah, I totally know what you're talking about.
Oh, wait,
Anything.
and then they had the oxygen truck on side of us.
Oxygen, yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Highly compressed oxygen trucks. Yep. I said, that thing goes, it's just gonna leave a crater. We won't even feel it.
Yeah. Yep.
All it takes a little rock or something just to hit it, a little soft spot in that tank. That's it. We're going. I just give her
101
little
ways
fun
to get
facts
rid of
like
your
that.
spouse.
I just give her little fun facts about that. That's all.
Wow.
I'm just letting her know if she's gonna go, we're gonna go together. I mean, it ain't just gonna be me. I'm gonna take you with me. That's for sure.
Wait, Anthony, are you a Wraith Prince?
He's a Wraith Lord.
Yes, yeah. He goes, but there's only one Wraith Prince, so I think he demoted himself.
He's the Wraith guide.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
And he has to go with me. Denise said.
If she goes, you're going with her.
That's what she said. She said that I'm gonna have to climb in a coffin with her if she dies first and all this shit. She crazy.
Oh shit.
Like I'm gonna climb in the damn coffin.
Is she getting cremated or is she gonna be laid out to rest?
I'm pretty sure she'd be cremated.
She's gonna want you to go in that crematorium with her. She's just gonna throw
Yeah,
you in there
yeah,
as she's going.
Yeah. She wants me to just climb in the dang cardboard box or whatever and get baked along with her. She crazy.
2 for the price of 1. Why not?
I tell you what, if Jackie
But
wants to go that way,
Oh, he broke up. What? You ate what? Oh, he's still.
there you go. There you go.
Hang on. I'm back. Am I back?
Yeah, you back. You
I can't
up.
get past right here.
It is.
This is as far as I can go, apparently, without getting out of range of Wi-Fi.
But this is what I would do, Ernie. When she goes and she's going into the crematorium, like he froze up. When she goes and she's going into the crematorium, I put me a pan of biscuits in there, and just hey, you got you something to eat while you getting you're multitasking.
Lay a little bacon on her belly or something.
Yeah, man, you'll be good.
That's a good idea. That's an idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Biscuits. Bacon and biscuits.
Yeah.
That's an idea. I might do that. I can't see if she's saying anything.
She ain't said
Oh,
nothing.
there's a whole lot she's saying you don't want to know.
I'm sure I'll hear about it as soon as I get off the podcast. The phone will ring.
She said up here earlier, she said, Ernie has to go with me. And then she says, then I'll just have to make sure we go together.
And she's telling you to quit walking
Quit
around.
walking around. That's
with
what we
an
do.
exclamation.
Yeah, with a big exclamation mark on that thing.
I'm trying to get somewhere where these dang dragsters ain't in my ear.
Oh, they're not bothering us, so you're okay right there. Just stay.
All right, I'll just stay right here by the
You can hear
wisteria.
crickets. That's
Stay
what
right
she's
there.
saying. She said you can hear crickets.
All right then.
Yeah, I mean them damn wisteria. Have you tried cutting that wisteria back?
Yeah, it
Man,
lasted
that's
about a minute.
That some bitches are hard to cut.
It lasted about a minute. I mean, it's cool, It's like, you get inside there and you're in your own little world over there. Let me show you. I'll go over here.
Oh, here we
See,
go. Say goodbye.
I'm
to Ernie
walking
for a
again.
moment.
I'm walking again. Look out. You still got me, right?
Still
I
got
got
you.
you.
All right, hang on. Gotta go around here through the gate. See, it's got to look like a little cave back here
Oh yeah.
with a little bench.
Keeps the sun off of you and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Now he's froze.
Now you froze.
And I'm
It's all
back.
that damn wisteria. It's all them damn wisteria.
Yeah, you can't go in a cave without losing signal.
Watch out, Lily. Come on,
We
Lily.
had them damn things growing up a tree. Oh, and Denise said, watch out for dog poop.
I ain't stepping in no dog. My dog's smart. He don't poop where I walk. He just poops where Denise and Leanne walk. Leanne stepped in it the other day.
Is that the one that eats steak off a fork and Denise
Hang
draws
on.
eyebrows on?
Why can't I keep a damn signal here?
Because you got to go stand out there in the middle of wherever you were at. It works better.
I'm gonna stay right here in this chair. It just gets dark. It's getting real dark over here.
We can still see you.
All right then.
Well, actually, we don't really need to see. We just need to hear you.
Oh Lord, listen to him. Where is Pac-Man
all.
located? They want to know where you're at, Pac-Man.
We are in West Point, Kentucky. West Point, Kentucky. Just south of Louisville, Kentucky.
A lot of history. A lot of history there.
Whole lot of history in this town. Look it up if you've never heard of West Point, which you probably haven't because it's a forgotten town. Just look it up. There's so much history here. It's hard to believe that the town isn't famous for that.
Denise just wants you to tell. Denise wants you to tell everything. She's done already come on in. Now she's saying, tell them about your introduction to the elderly lady across the street.
Oh, wait. First, before that, we never heard about the corpse.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. We did. Never mind. My bad. My dementia's kicking in. Shit.
Short-term memory problems
Yes, there we go.
and dementia.
Okay.
Denise wants to know, is that near Fort Knox?
Yeah, Fort Knox is just right. I mean, it's actually part of Fort Knox property is right down the road here. But the gold vault is maybe 10 minutes from here. The lady across the street. Okay. When we first moved in here, we didn't have our bed set up yet because we ordered a new bed and it hadn't arrived yet. So we were just sleeping on a mattress on the floor, right? We got these big, it's an old historic home. It's got big, tall windows. We're up on the second floor, or second and a half floor, I guess. And I woke up. I generally sleep, but buck naked, okay?
I was getting ready to say this. Did you stretch in front of that window in the nude?
Well, I just kind of stood up. It was like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I figured I'm good. We didn't have curtains or blinds or anything up. We just got into the house, right? And one of the first things we had done was tear down all the old blinds because they were mangled. And so, there's just a big open window there. Not open, but a big window right there. So I'm thinking 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I should be all right to stand up and walk over to the dresser and grab some sweatpants or something to put on until I can get dressed. Well, I stood up and just happened to look down, and there's a woman across the street walking a little Yorkie looking right up at me. This is the first night I slept in this house. I'm sure the neighbors there's probably going to be a town hall meeting about this situation.
Yeah,
Because your chances of being mayor.
Yeah. She didn't take a picture, so there's no proof. It's my word against hers.
Like she probably has a Ring doorbell or something, or
she might have a Ring camera.
She could probably get it sketched. She might go have a picture drawing of it.
She better have a sharp pencil.
Oh Lord. Ernie. I used to do that in front of my yard. I mean, I ain't had nobody live around me. I used to go out there in the morning time, one cup, and had my hand of coffee in one hand, and piss off my front porch.
Yeah,
now,
well,
I got all kind of neighbors. Now you can't do it.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to do that here. It's not. I found that out the hard way.
How about your back porch? You just got a river back there.
Yeah, does she still walk the dog past your front window?
I haven't looked. We put curtains up.
Man, she was asking that.
I haven't looked to see if she's been there in the mornings when I've gotten up here lately.
I know it's
probably got cameras and shit all set up in her windows waiting for this every morning. Come on.
There's probably a whole gang of them out there every Sunday morning now.
All the elderly women in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Had
to walk over here and turn the motion back on.
Instead of playing bridge, we're watching Ernie standing in front of the window naked.
See, he goes over
the thrill
and freezes up. Look at that.
Yep. Probably the thrill of their lives.
Get to the light. I was just trying to get closer to the light.
Go to the light, Caroline. Go to the light.
This house is clean.
I guess that's showing our ages right there.
That's what I was going to do with Chrissy. I was going to do that with her. We have these openings and all that stuff. I was going to make an opening for the Unholy Trinity. First, it was going to be like Braveheart, have her out there in a thong. That's it. Paint her half blue and half white, and just stand out there with a giant 4-foot dildo and just throw it. You can take our land, but you can't take our freedom, and throw the dildo and let's stick it to the ground. But she didn't want to do that, so I wanted to dress her up as that woman from Poltergeist, and just open up the door. Just say, "This house is clean." That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. She wouldn't do that either. So I'm trying to get her to do all kinds of stuff, but she doesn't want to participate. I can think of all kinds of stuff to do with her. They're supposed to be moving down here. Oh Lord, that help her, because I'm gonna be at her house filming all kind of shit. I'm just gonna say, catch her in all kind of weird situations. That's for damn sure. That's what we're gonna do when you come down here, Ernie. We're gonna be all. I mean, we're gonna do some crazy stuff. I'm telling you now.
Don't give him your bail money.
Um,
No, me, Ernie.
I'm just telling Ernie, don't give you his bail money because
it'd be me and Ernie and the wives, and then that's it. And the only thing we have to do is outrun our wives. That's all.
yeah,
oh, that's
I can
messed
outrun
up.
Denise. I know I can outrun Denise. I know I can. She's always complaining about her back and her hips hurting. I can outrun her till my knee gives out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, she says something right here. I avoid people, then I FaceTime Ernie, and he's hanging at the neighbor's house. What does that mean?
She avoids all neighbors, but yet when she talks to him, he's at the neighbors that she's been avoiding.
Yeah, and I'm always like, hi Denise, meet Carol, meet Cookie.
They want to
She's
have
like,
tea and donuts.
she gives me this look.
Wow.
But I do that. I introduce her to those folks. Anytime that happens, I don't care who it is. I introduce Denise to let her know that they're there, so she don't say something stupid. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't do that to my husband. I'd let him talk freely.
That's Jackie.
You don't know Denise. Denise is bad.
Oh no.
Oh, she's bad. She got a potty mouth.
No.
Yep.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I can't see Denise with a potty mouth.
Oh, she got the pottiest mouth. She does.
Denise, is that true? She goes, I never say anything stupid.
There it is.
She's so funny. She is.
That's what Jackie does, the same damn thing. She won't talk in front of people. She's been quiet. Shut up, Jackie. See, look, she ain't saying nothing. But as soon as we're off, it is all just shut up.
I hear in the
Shut up.
background when we're on the phone trying to have a conversation. I hear in the background just yap 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 yap.
Wow.
And she's like a parrot, man. She absorbs everything. I could be sitting there talking to someone out in the front yard, and she's right there. I heard what they said, and that's not what they said. Where the hell you got microphones in the yard now or something? What the hell is this about? I mean, she's every conversation I always have. She's listen to every word that's coming out of both anybody's mouth, and she can just repeat it back for word.
Supersonic hearing.
It doesn't have to be. She's there. She's just standing there. I can walk off and go down the street, and she'll meet me at the corner, and I didn't even see her leave the house. I mean, I'm just there. Yeah, there it is. Denise says, Ernie says I have eagle ears.
She does. We were in the house at our old house. We were sitting in the living room. Hang on. Come on, motion light. We were sitting in the house, and she said, we got a tire leaking. I said, what? She said, I hear a tire leaking. Like, you're crazy. Went out there. I didn't hear it. Outside. Walked all the way up to the van and could finally hear the tire leaking. She heard it in the house.
Oh, shit.
That's insane. I mean, that's not normal. Normal humans don't do that. I'm telling you. She's alien.
She told me, I think she does. I think Jackie does this shit on purpose too. She says, I noticed the tires low on that side. No, everything's fine. No, it's low. 2 days later, had a flat tire. 2 days later.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's the deal. And they had a damn self-tapping screw stuck in the damn tire. So I don't know where that came
Because it was driving funny.
She probably ran over a screw and knew she did it.
That was Howard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even talk about that stuff.
You
Mhm.
said that
I was in the
you.
hospital. I was in the hospital. Ernie, I was in the hospital and I had a blood clot. And they gave me Dilaudid and morphine in there. Okay. And they got to stop the pain. And then they started
Right.
giving me heparin to thin out the blood clot. So I'm already stoned out of my mind, right? So
Right.
the nurse says, well, you can go home now. Everything's fine. You know, you just can't drive because you're on some heavy narcotics right now. Okay.
Right.
So I'm having a hard time walking out of the emergency room part, and I'm walking to the car, and and I have my hand on her shoulder. So I'm walking with her. So I finally get to the car, and I get in the passenger side. I sit down, I put my seatbelt on, and I'm just like that. She gets in the car, pulls out of the emergency room parking lot, goes to the very first red light. I said, just be careful, Jackie. Just be careful. As soon as it turns green, she hits the curb, goes boom. And right at the corner, this is at 2:00 in the morning, right at the corner is a cop sitting there, and he's sitting at the red light watching Jackie doing all this shit. I said, pull over right now. I'm driving. You ain't driving, you're stoned. I'm driving. You're going to kill us both before. At least I know what I'm doing.
See? Look at him. I get pulled over while on a show with him. You're bad luck with the cops.
Yeah,
Howard.
he is.
You are.
What?
Remember what were we unholy? I don't even remember what show we were on, but I got pulled over while we were starting our
Petri dish or
show.
something?
Yeah, I think so. Petri dish? I don't know. Remember that?
I can't help you, y'all bad drivers.
I'm not a bad driver. Sheesh.
I could be stoned and still drive home safely.
You don't
Don't
drive
do
with me.
That's bad. I had to tell that woman to get out of the car. She would not get out of the car.
I don't blame you, Jackie. I don't blame you.
Did we make it home? Did we do? I mean,
Yeah.
I sobered up quick as soon as she did that shit in front of that cop. I mean, I did. I was like,
I
oh,
think
she's
it's all
gonna kill us.
husbands, Denise. All husbands, because I freak out when my husband drives and vice versa.
Oh, and she doesn't shut up. I mean, it's
I
either
can't see at night. I couldn't see the curve.
either I'm going too
blind.
fast or I'm going
Night
too
blindness.
slow. I gotta back off a truck, or I'm not going fast enough, or the truck's gonna run us over.
Can't ride next to a truck
No, and she's like this.
because it's going to fall over on top of you. You just know it is.
She's
Especially
like
when
that.
it's windy. When
And
it's
if I'm on
windy,
the phone with someone, you can ask anybody who's ever been on the phone with me while I'm driving with her. I threaten to throw her ass in the trunk constantly. I do. I'll throw her in the trunk. I said, you better shut up. Or I'm throwing you, because she gets me to that point where I'm freaking out. You know, it's like, you can't do that to someone who's driving.
Yeah.
I've even said that we have the longest bridge in the world over open water, which is Causeway Bridge. And it's about a 50-foot drop before you hit the water. And the water, the depth is about 60, 65 feet in some places. And I said, I'll drive this thing off the bridge. Me and you in it. You keep it up. I'm driving this thing off the bridge. And we're going to
You're
hit
going to
the
be
water.
gator food.
And she's like, and knowing my luck, okay, and she doesn't swim, Ernie. I'm going to tell you, she does not swim. Okay. Now, I've then said this. We would go down, boom, I would break a window. I'd get out of that car and I swim to the surface. She can't swim. By that time, search and rescue is going to be there. They're just going to be doing body recovery for her. My luck.
That's just
my
messed
luck.
up.
No, wait a minute. Now, let me finish. With my luck, they would dive down to do a body recovery, and they would find her in an air pocket.
Air bubble.
And she would be in there with a cigarette. It's about time your son of a bitch showed up. That would be my luck.
Did Howard make it?
No, she wouldn't even care.
She would care, because if you made it, she'd kill you.
Probably. But that's her. That's what she would do. That's what she would do. That's me and her's luck. Uh-oh. Ernie complains I drive too fast.
Yes. Yes. Look, we were at Waverly Hills one night a couple years ago.
Wait,
I got a lot of witnesses to this. We were at Waverly Hills at like, I want to say it was
You heard that? You heard that just now, Ernie? That's Denise coming home.
yeah. It was like 10 o'clock. Okay. We're at Waverly Hills. Denise voice calls or video calls me, says she's leaving work in downtown Indianapolis, which is 2.5 hours easy drive to get to Louisville from Indianapolis.
Mhm.
Her ass was in Louisville at 11:30.
no traffic. No traffic. There you go. That's I believe
There's
it. She
still
said
like
2 hours.
okay, it's a 2-hour drive. You made it in an hour and a half.
No traffic.
No traffic.
That's her going to the store right
There's
now.
still laws. Whether there's traffic or not, there are traffic laws.
Just don't get caught. Saying.
Saying no
But
traffic.
just don't, hit a pothole and
No.
blow a tire
Wait a
and
minute, wait.
flip
Saying
your
there's no
damn
traffic.
van 40
Is this
times.
a lot of- is this interstate driving or is this just back road driving?
Interstate.
Well, there's going to be hardly no traffic whatsoever.
Right? Just state troopers and tractor trailers. That's about all you have late at night on the interstate. And her ass does about 95 down I-65.
I don't let him go that fast.
I've driven that fast.
See?
I know.
He says only
And I
if you get
told you to
caught.
stop. too.
Only if you now, Denise, how many tickets you got shoved away, stashed some in different places that Ernie doesn't know about?
She done spilled the beans on this just yesterday, I think, in the car. She can't do the things she used to be able to do to get out of traffic tickets
Oh,
when she was single. That was the quote that I heard. I can't do what I used to do to get out of traffic tickets, so I got to be careful now.
and she's laughing about it now. That's all it is. She's got big old laughing things on it.
Yeah.
What did you used to do, Denise? What?
Hey, my ex-wife was a badge bunny. I know what people do to get out of tickets. I got family in law enforcement. I know what people do to get out of tickets.
I was in law enforcement. I've seen what people do.
You know what people do to get out of tickets.
Yeah, I do. I just
Just
want to know, just because you're married now, that just what? I don't know, Ernie. She ain't got a ticket. She says she only had 2 tickets her entire life.
Yeah. And she drives about 95 every time she's on the interstate.
I
said
can
So
imagine that.
I wonder what she's been doing.
That's why you're not getting peanut butter fudge.
Or biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, I have what?
What's she say here?
I have a book full of truck and bus driver cars from my stalking days.
Yeah. When she used to stalk Garth Brooks and every country music artist there was, she was one of them, roadies.
Oh,
I don't want to know the details of all that, because I've known people that were in bands and I know what happens. So I don't even want to know the details of all that. That's disgusting.
She goes, I
got backstage a lot.
oh shit.
Ernie, brother.
Help me. Y'all have seen me say this many times. Help me.
He has.
Help what?
Help Ernie. I mean, the
Help
man
me.
needs help.
What? Like you look fine. Do you need help walking to trigger your light? What do you need help with, Ernie?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I think I'm beyond help at this point, actually.
Beyond help, yeah. Are you just jealous because you got backstage passes and you didn't?
I got backstage legit.
You pay
I
for
was
backstage
backstage
pass.
legit. Dealing with the girls that were getting backstage. That's right.
He can't complain. He reaps the benefits now.
Wow.
Anyway,
I want to know how far down y'all got down on Garth Brooks' stage. I mean, y'all was probably up the nosebleed. Next thing I knew, I heard that y'all was right there next to the stage.
I bought them tickets. I got connections.
Okay. I
That's
was
how
an
that
Ernie
happened.
Pack. Oh, there it is.
Aww.
Oh, there you go. I was an Ernie Pack groupie.
Yep.
So you had a groupie, or you had a bunch of them after you, Ernie?
Oh man, that's all it was. You know, is when you're the guy at Waverly, it's just groupies everywhere. They're just throwing panties at you on the fifth floor.
Yeah.
The morgue tables get a lot of use, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, I want to know. Denise says right here. She says, I met Garth in 1997.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is a funny story. I'm gonna tell it because she won't, but it's a funny story. This dummy moved her butt from West Virginia to Nashville to stalk Garth Brooks. True story. That's why she moved from West Virginia to Nashville, was to stalk Garth Brooks. Okay? She spent all this money, all this time, all this research, everything stalking him. Never really had any success with finding him. One day she wakes up and he's filming a video down the street from her house. So she just walks down the street like, hey, Garth. She found him. But, she went to all that trouble. All she had to do is just,
Wait.
But anyway.
I met him the week after moving there.
Yeah. Yep.
See, patience is a virtue. It's just patience.
I guess.
After she moved.
Yeah.
She stalked him for 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, Denise.
Yeah. When she
Tell me
first
it's not
moved,
so.
it's so.
Oh, no, Denise.
When she first moved to Kentucky, from Nashville, Hendersonville, actually. When she first moved to Kentucky, we went back down there to visit her daughters, and we were leaving, and she was feeling homesick, and there was some things that had gone on, and she was upset, and she was feeling bad, and I could tell she was feeling bad, and so I said, hey, let's go stalk Garth. So we took a turn and went down to his house and stood there at the gate for a while, and she felt better.
Oh, my God.
It was the greatest thing any man had ever done for her when she was feeling depressed, was took her to Garth's house to stand there at the gate.
I have no words.
That was sweet. I got a lot of brownie points for that. I think I might have gotten peanut butter fudge that next day. Yeah. I got peanut butter fudge out of that and everything. I'm going to take her back to Garth's house.
Oh,
I love me some Garth. You're supposed to love your man.
Ooh, snap.
Oh,
Put that
shit.
one up there. I
I'll
drop
drop
Ernie like a hot
potato.
potato.
She told me that when we went to the concert, I do everything I can to get her tickets to this concert that she didn't think she was going to get to go to and all this, and got seats like 3 rows from the stage and all this stuff. And we're sitting there And she said, if I have half a chance, I'm going home with Garth. And she was serious.
I believe
She
it.
meant it.
We all have that one person.
Well,
though.
That
yeah,
was
I
the
was gonna
most
say, there's-
sincere thing she'd ever said to me. That was the one thing she said to me since I've met her that I have absolutely zero doubt about. That's it.
I believe it.
It's
I mean, she stalked Garth for 10 years. I believe it. You
yeah.
gotta give her that one pass. I mean, everybody gets a celebrity pass.
No, you read what she said. She would drop me like a hot potato. Not that that's her pass. She would drop me like a hot potato.
Yeah. That's fine. That
That's
you get
a
one
pass
celebrity
is different. A pass is like I'll be home tomorrow.
No, pass. No,
That's a
she's talking about-
pass.
Well, it
No, she's talking
depends.
about do you have a pass? Like you that's it's a give me. You
Yeah.
know, if
Yeah.
you had that one
Yeah.
person that it would be
Yeah.
a give me.
It would be
That's
her.
a pass. That's a pass.
It-
Dropping
there's
like a hot potato is not a
There's no
pass.
time limit. I mean, it would just depend on how long Garth wanted to keep her around, okay? So it's just a pass. She's got a free pass.
Until she quit cooking.
Yeah.
This is what she wrote right here. I was in the middle of a very elaborate Sebastian Stan plan when Ernie came along and changed plans.
Have you've seen the picture of Sebastian Stan and her, haven't you?
No.
I haven't seen that picture.
Denise, send Howard that picture so you can put it on the screen. Yeah. And you know what you guys have heard me say many times. Help me. Right? Wait till you see this picture.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Gwen Stefani was to pull up in my front yard and say, get in, I wouldn't even say goodbye. I would be in the car. Let's go. Where
Blake
we
Shelton
going?
whoop your ass.
No, I met Blake Shelton. He ain't up with a wuss.
He whoop your ass. Blake
He
Shelton
no
6'4" and
He
wears
not gonna-
cowboy boots.
Oh,
He'd whoop
no,
your ass.
excuse me. No, it's nothing but a bean pole. Excuse me.
He's 6'4" and wears cowboy boots. He'd whoop your ass.
I'm 5'11" and wear socks. I mean, it's all good. Hey, Beth, how you doing, girl?
Whoa.
Miss Beth Allen's in here.
Ah,
See what
that's
happens
my
when you walk
sister
around?
Beth. Hello, Beth. Miss you. You need to get up here to the Ditto house, girl. Shame, but 2 hours down the road and hadn't come to see us. I'm gonna whoop her butt too.
I'm gonna send that. Emmy,
Yep.
I'll send this to you.
Yep.
Y'all know who Sebastian Stan is?
No.
He plays the Winter Soldier in the Marvel movies.
He's got the arm. He's got the arm.
Yeah, got the metal arm. You gonna put that picture up?
Mm-hmm.
I like the
What
shapes
is it
of
that
the
I
arm.
always say?
You're beyond
What is it I
help.
always say?
You're
Help me.
beyond help.
There you
Oh my God.
go. And she wrote on her shirt, I don't care unless it's Sebastian Stan. Unless it's about Sebastian Stan.
He sees her coming now and avoids her.
That's messed up. Oh.
No, he's actually really cool and he does hang out and talk.
A lot of those actors do.
Yeah.
Some of them don't. A lot of them.
He seems like he's a good guy.
He is. I don't know about him. I never met him. But a lot of them are like that. They're good people in real life. I mean,
Yep.
because they're away from people. They're secluded. And then it's because of what, their stardom, their fandom type stuff.
Yep.
So they're forced to stay away. And when they do meet someone, it's all about connection. That's all they're trying to do, is just make a connection with someone. And when they make that connection, they just want to sit there and you can't shut them up.
Yep.
Like
Oh
you,
Lord,
Howard?
listen what she wrote right here.
What'd she say?
I've had cupcakes with Sebastian.
She has.
That made her life. That's good.
I bet
He
give
probably
Garth
forgot all about.
around,
He probably forgot all about Denise. He probably got 10,000 of them like that. You have to steer him, Ernie. You have to steer him, Ernie. You have to steer him
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. I stole her from Seb
and Garth.
and Garth. Yeah. Well,
You shouldn't
Trisha
have to. You're a husband. She married you.
stole Garth from her.
Oh,
She'll never
okay.
forgive Trisha for that.
We have Sebastian's sisters.
Yeah, they got a little group chat of all the Sebastian. They call themselves Sebastian's sisters. They're just all stalkers, is what they are. Call themselves the Seb sisters.
Oh,
They're the
It's
Seb
better than
stalkers.
Sister Wives. I mean, the Sister Wives Club.
Yeah.
Man. I just feel
I'm
for you,
down to
Ernie.
like 4% on my phone here, and my charger's in the house.
that's a
shit.
you problem, not us.
I'm gonna walk that way, and if I lose you guys, I will try to figure out a way to come back.
All
But
right.
I'm gonna. Here we go. This is me trying to get to a charger. We'll see what happens.
She says we meet up in New York to stalk.
They do. It's true.
Ernie, you don't go along with all this?
I haven't been invited on one of them missions yet.
The way it looks like you
Well,
won't.
somebody's got to stay home taking care of the peas.
Yeah.
I'm
While
surprised
I'm
when guinea pigs-
walking, show you around the house a little bit. There's the door that slammed on me that day.
You put a light by that door too now.
Still got all this
The
stuff
cabinet.
here. See, we're still a mess here.
Still pretty dark in there.
Hang on,
Yeah, but
let
you
me
might-
try to flip another light.
Might see
Try to flip
shadow
another light
figure.
here. You probably
Oh, shit,
did.
that's- Denise is like, turn some lights on. She's proud of her house. I'm gonna put you on one. See if I can get you on.
Look at it.
single.
Look at this mess. Let's see, fireplace. Spooky doll.
Spooky doll.
Hang on.
Oh, there. He mentioned the spooky doll and freezes. You notice
Yeah.
that?
Oh, Sherman's desk. Sherman's desk here.
That's cool.
Denise got all her little curios on it.
Yeah, we just haven't put anything away yet. I mean, it's not going to look like that. Hopefully by this time next week, we'll have most of the stuff cleaned up and put away.
Isn't this house
many
gorgeous?
rooms?
Look at that.
It is. How many bedrooms does it have? Or rooms?
5. Got
Nice.
5 bedrooms. 2 baths right now. We're getting ready to put another bath downstairs.
But you got 2 sets of stairs too, right?
Yeah. There's a back stairway. I took you up the back stairway.
Yeah.
That last
Right
time.
by the
huh?
kitchen. Yeah. Right next
Yeah.
to that bedroom now I won't. But he said that was his son, so I ain't gonna fight him over that one. I'll take the murder room.
Yeah. See, here's where I was trying to get set up to do my podcast, but the dang computer won't communicate with this monitor.
Huh.
So
Operator
Might be
error.
something in there. No, it's spirit.
Extra
Strong in that
bedroom.
house.
they're everywhere. I'm telling you, this place is one of the more active. I've investigated a lot of old Victorian homes like this and stuff, and this one is as active as any I've ever investigated.
I just seen that. That's a real brick wall. What was behind you there, Ernie?
Yeah. Yeah, this was the exterior of the house. Where I'm standing right now was a balcony.
Oh
They
wow.
And it's just
enclosed
added
it.
to it.
Yeah, they enclosed it and put big jacuzzi tub in. Um, this is the murder room. We, like I say, still disorganized. There's Red. Red's busy.
Aw, what the hell?
That's Red's room. It ain't the murder room. That's Red's room.
That's what he thinks. He thinks the whole house is his room. But where's my damn charger at? Oh, it's up here.
It's a gorgeous house.
Yeah, it's gonna be. That is a real skeleton. We found it in the crawl space.
The wife starved him.
It ain't got because you got no peanut butter fudge. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a picture of me without biscuits for a week. I'm surprised I haven't lost you guys. This is where I was at earlier when it kept going out on me.
I think it was because the house.
Well,
Is,
lucky
I
you
think it
spoke
was
too
less
soon.
spirits. Yep.
Oh, there
There
he
you
is.
go.
Am I there?
Yeah.
No,
Am I back?
Yeah, you back.
no.
Okay.
There you go.
All right then.
I think it was a spirit. Spirits are too many. It's just a lot of spirit. I mean, it gets like that sometimes. It'll interfere with all your electronics.
I mean, the Wi-Fi is just right over there. Where I was sitting was further from the Wi-Fi and through all those brick walls when I had good signal. I don't know why I didn't have it when I was in here. But this little area right out there is where we were doing our EVP session the other day when we got all those good EVPs. So it's a pretty active area right around here for whatever reason.
That'd
I
be
feel like I
interesting.
walked through
Kind
a
of.
spider web coming through here.
That'd be interesting to see what y'all get in there. Who's actually still in that house?
Yeah.
Probably went through the slime thing.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. It could have been, God, it could be anything. It could be an attachment to some kind of furniture in the house. It could be anything.
Yeah,
The land.
we filled up a storage unit, a big storage unit with antiques when we signed the papers on this house. We knew we were going to buy it. So we decided we were going to start buying antiques, and we filled up a storage unit. So you saw some of them. I didn't point everything out, but we got antique furniture all through here that's from the 1800s, early 1900s.
Wow.
And so there's no telling what came along with some of that stuff.
Denise says she cannot figure out which room she'll make into her Marvel room.
I can't either.
And she's going to use Sherman's desk to put some of that shit on.
Sherman's desk we've already discussed this. We've got a master plan. And anytime we have to enact a master plan, Denise is going to sit at Sherman's desk and throw everything off the desk and roll out a map to start giving directions. She said she's always wanted to do that.
Too, Denise.
She didn't already said, I need a place for my Funko Pops.
She's got too many Funko Pops.
And that's what that does. Me personally, I would try to make it restore. I mean, I would leave it like it is and just put some antiques, like an old antique lantern or something, or a light that would be back in that time period. Some maps maybe of old Civil War battles or something like that. Or, just something that from that time period, make it look like a general's desk. Looks like he froze.
I think he did.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did. Blink twice if you need help. He's fine.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
Wait. We got two Ernies.
What's she saying? I froze again.
Well, I'll show it to you. Here
No,
you go.
no,
This
no,
is
no,
your,
no, no, no. It's
there's your
okay.
picture right there. And that's frozen in there. And she just says, he has that usual dumb look. I know,
She's
brother.
gonna
I
try
feel
to.
for you.
She's gonna want to call me and try to be sweet later.
You know, I didn't mean anything by that.
I'm not
think it's
gonna
the
answer
other way
the damn
around.
phone. I'm not answering the damn phone. I'll show
That's a
her.
lie. That's a lie.
Oh Lord,
I'm
she
about to
done,
die of thirst because I'm out of cokes.
Denise done took a picture of it and sent it to me. Man, that woman loves you.
Yeah, that's the best I could do.
She says, I'll just send the fire department to the house to check on you. Welfare check. She's gonna just do a welfare check on you. And
I'll
she
be
says,
out
you
back.
know I will. She says, you know I will.
She will. She will.
I don't know,
I'm
Ernie. I
not
mean,
frozen again, am I?
no, I
no,
would be kind of. I mean, the only thing I would be concerned about with you is being knowing that that house is very active, like it is, and you being the only person in that house.
Well,
Besides
James
you,
is here now,
Red.
and Red. You saw Red.
Red is that's a dog, and then you
He,
got your
he's
guinea pigs.
Red is he's a guard dog. You saw him. He's
Yeah,
vicious.
especially when it comes time to eat, when he has to eat steak on a fork.
Yeah, he's a vicious dog.
Vicious dog is for when Denise paints eyebrows on
Yeah,
him.
yeah. That poor dude.
I feel sorry for him. I do.
He looks so miserable when she does that, and she's like, "Oh, look, he's so cute." And she takes pictures and everything,
I
and
know.
Red's sitting there like, "Why don't you just kill me?"
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah,
He needs help with
Oh my Lord,
expressions.
he needs help with expression.
he does not. He's got very expressive eyebrows without all that makeup.
He's a dog. That's what they like. They don't need to be. That's like animal cruelty or something. That's what they're trying to prevent that now with using the makeup on animals and stuff.
Thank you, thank you.
I
The
mean, I'd be
ASPCA
embarrassed
needs to pay her a visit.
if he does
They
somebody,
gotta
right?
catch her first, right? Because then she do 90-95.
I mean, I would be
Yeah,
embarrassed, Ernie, if I'm driving in my truck. It's your pickup truck. You in there, you're a man, and you got your dog, a man and his dog in his pickup truck, and you see Red, and he roll down the window, and he's got eyebrows. He's got mascara
yeah.
and eyelashes and eyebrows and everything, pink fingernails and all kind of stuff. I mean, I would kind of like want to roll the window back up.
Yeah, yeah. I need to get tinted windows.
Throw a
I
blanket
do.
over him, poor boy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
Could you see him hanging his head out the window? You know how dogs hang their head out the window, tongue flopping in the wind,
Yeah.
and then freaking eyebrows.
Oh shit.
She's ruined my
Wait a minute.
dog. My dog squats to pee now.
Wait a minute. She sent me this picture. I'm going to just screenshot it. That way I can actually edit it and show people in the audience, because I don't think a lot of people have met Red. You just seen Red just a while ago. He's protecting that pillow mighty hard.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. He's
and
he's my guard dog. He's part pit bull. He might eat you.
we have two of them. Them damn things.
Yeah.
They'll fight you for anything. I think I just sent that to you, MEC.
The only thing Red fights for is someone to pet him or love on him.
That's a shame. I feel bad for him. I really do. That's a boy dog. He needs a spiked collar or something. He needs to be, you know.
I remember that.
He used to wear camo. Now he's got a Marvel collar.
Oh.
He ain't wearing camo no more.
No, he's got a Marvel collar now.
Oh, wait a minute. She says right here, Red is my dog. He doesn't like Ernie touching me.
This is
And
true.
everybody, this is Red when Denise is home. Look at him. He looks miserable.
He is miserable.
And she's
Look at
got
him.
dozens and dozens of pictures of him like this.
Aw,
Poor dog.
no. I bet he gets biscuits.
He gets anything he wants. He gets
steak.
He gets steak. He gets rare. It's got to be rare. It's got to be hot though. And it's got to be cut into little tiny bite-sized pieces and fed to him off of a fork.
Aw.
Look at Ernie. And what do you get? You get a can of Vienna sausage that you got to open up yourself.
I get a jar of pickled bologna and some crackers.
Oh.
Wow.
You must have really pissed her off to get that shit, huh?
That's a delicacy. It beats what I usually have. Yesterday I had Pringles.
Pringles is good now. See,
I love
That's
Pringles,
it.
but that's all I had.
That's
She
it.
didn't care.
do you get your Coke with your Pringles?
Last can of empty Coke right there.
Oh, I know. Now I can sympathize with you. I'm a Pepsi drinker. If I have one can left, if I drink it, I go. I'm not a coffee drinker. I am a Pepsi drinker.
Oh,
This
here
is
it
not good.
He complains that the guinea pigs eat better than him, but he doesn't like vegetables.
Well,
I say fatten up the guinea pigs and eat the guinea pigs. That's what I say.
Todd Eskew has sent me many recipes for guinea pigs. He keeps sending them.
Oh, that's messed up.
No, it's probably good.
Yes.
Oh. Wow. This
Fried,
know.
barbecued, stewed.
Yeah, he sent me all them recipes.
Oh, she says you and Todd can WAD, but she really meant EAD.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what that means.
Eat a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's what it means, Jimmy. That's what it
It
means.
is.
Eat a male extremity. That's what it means. And then y'all going to be bringing some of these down, huh? Fear Fest?
Yep. Yeah, we'll have some. We got about, I don't know, 8 or 10 of them right now. We got to make another batch. Usually make them on a full moon.
These work.
So we put all the witchcraft into them.
These work. And I know Shannon Rogers has been asking me about Spanish moss. She make a tar water, and she wants to get it out. She wants me to get it out of a cemetery. Oop,
Well,
there you
no,
go.
he left you now. He probably forgot to plug his phone in. Or Denise is like, she's cutting that internet off him right now until he goes feed those guineas.
Here, she wrote right there. There he's back.
Booted me again.
What?
Denise just wrote about it. She says he cares about Harry and Shaggy. That's why he told the vet not to fat shame him.
I did. And the first thing that woman did when she saw Harry was, "Ooh, you are a big one." That's the first thing she said. I said, "What the hell did I just tell you? Don't be fat shaming my pig." Oh, you are a big man.
You're plumping them up. That's all. You want more meat on them bones.
Wow.
That's all you can say. That's all you have to say about that, Ernie.
Wow.
That's it.
I mean, I'd be looking for some recipes myself.
I personally, I have no interest in eating any guinea pig, but
You haven't tried it yet, so you have to at least
well,
try
that's
it.
true. I haven't tried it.
Some nice smother and some gravy. Oh man. Slop it up with some biscuits and gravy and guinea pig.
Ew. No.
I think he's down there looking at him now. Look at He is. He's down there looking at the guinea pigs.
Didn't he say he was kind of hungry though? Already.
They need
He
water.
is.
Guinea pigs, look, guinea pigs are weird. And I learned that this is normal for guinea pigs. These dudes will take their poop and put it in their water
Yeah, they do that.
and then
Why?
eat it.
Yeah.
They're weird.
And it's supposedly good for them.
And he says he stands to lose a lot more than he stands to lose a lot more than he's going to gain if he messes with my pigs.
I
Well,
have
that's
no
what you
interest
do.
in eating the guinea pigs. Trust me.
Well, that's what you say. You worry about the guinea pigs, just take them to work with you.
She could take them up there. I don't know why she couldn't take them up there. Those
I mean,
patients
like-
that she's got are usually drugged. They wouldn't know nothing about it anyway.
And she's a nurse, so she could give them the drugs. Shit. And just put 'em in a
Exactly.
room and then there you go. Order
Exactly.
some stuff from the cafeteria, order them a couple of salads at, every, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, the guinea pigs might like Jell-O.
Hey, see now Denise is telling us they make two different kinds of poop.
However,
And one is edible.
A poop's a poop.
Yeah. How do they know? Oh, that's a good poop. I can eat that poop. That's not a good poop. I can't eat that poop. Do guinea pigs go to school to decipher which poop is good poop and which isn't good poop? How the hell they know the
Technology. I don't
difference?
know.
Maybe one's
don't.
harder than the
That's what she said.
I just can't see it.
They just
It
know.
makes no sense.
They just know. It's all coming out of your butthole. It's the same, coming from the same place.
When I go number 2, it's never anything that I want to eat.
They Google it.
They Google it.
Good Lord, she's got a lot of work to do when she gets home.
That's what I say. I seen you when you was over there. When the day you showed me around the house, I mean, you had that trailer back up over there. You was getting rid of stuff all over the place. I mean, you was working your ass off.
Yep.
How many boxes she moved in on moving day?
Oh man.
Oh, we had a bunch of help on moving day. We were all
He froze up. Now this is the time to pop up Denise's comment.
There it is. You see that? When he goes number 2, she's talking about you. When he goes number 2, I usually get a play-by-play afterwards.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with Jackie.
Yeah.
If I'm
I mean,
proud of that
'cause-
thing, I'll call her in the bathroom. Come look at this thing.
Well, I don't do that, but I'll tell her pretty much how it went down, Like, it seemed like it was going to be a good one. And then it's like, well, wait a minute, maybe nothing. And then, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Sometimes that's how it goes.
We have a very an open poop conversation.
We do.
We do too. I do
We
anyway.
do.
Jackie does it.
I mean,
ask
you
her
know,
when she goes to the bathroom, but she doesn't tell me.
there's plenty of people out there that are like, oh my gosh, you can't be talking about that. That's great. Bitch, you poop too. Shut up.
We have meetings. This has been an ongoing thing ever since the kids were growing up. Like, one of us will be in the bathroom. The dogs will come in. Then when the kid comes in and it's got to ask questions, leave the doors wide open. Then another kid comes in. Next thing you know, the whole entire family is in the bathroom while you're sitting there trying to do your business. Has that ever happened to
See,
you?
now that's weird.
No, that
No,
happens.
that's weird.
No, that's not weird.
No, that's weird.
The whole family comes and talks to you.
You
with the
don't
door
bring
wide
the
open.
whole family in on a poop.
No.
You can tell them about it.
No, we don't talk about the poop. We have a family meeting, not about the poop. But while you're sitting there trying to go poop, it's like everybody comes in there and starts asking you questions.
No,
not about
no,
the poop.
no. You don't.
They do that when
Now,
I
see,
take a
that is
bath.
gross. That
They do
is
that when
gross.
they usually tell me
See?
when I come in there and take a
Thank you,
bath.
Denise. Thank you. I raised 4 kids. I never pooped alone. Thank you.
Well, that's kids. Kids are kids.
That's what I'm saying. As they're growing up, though, one will walk out, leave the door wide open, and you're sitting there. The door's too far to shut it. I'm just telling you.
I'll ask Jackie to come in when I'm pooping. I say, "You smell that? You think something's wrong?" And she'll just look away. Hi, Jackie.
Yep.
Howard, what's wrong? What's wrong is that you asked her to her opinion on
Oh,
that.
wait,
That's what's wrong.
As soon as she walks in the door, that stench hits her in the face. She walks out. She doesn't even stick around long enough to even stand there to even smell it or talk about it.
Jay done that to me too. Or Jay'd be like, come over here and give me a kiss. I go over there and it nails me in the face. Yep.
Like somebody hitting your face with a baseball bat. It's a strong. Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Some things that are not good. They're not good. And how many people actually? They say there's something wrong with you if you get up off the toilet and you look at your poop when you flush it. That's true. That's psychiatrists will tell you that there's something wrong with you if you look at your poop while you're flushing it. Me, I don't see what. I mean, you have to turn around and flush the toilet. You want to look down at it. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just part of life.
What if you're bleeding from your butthole and you don't know it unless you look?
You have to look.
What if you're pooping what looks like coffee grinds? It could be a medical condition that's very serious that needs to be dealt with. And if you just flush without looking, you never know. And then next thing you know, you wake up dead. There you go.
You know, this is
That's
something
my
that-
medical advice for the day.
Since we got a jacuzzi, I'll say I'm going to go take a bath, and Ernie will be on the phone and say, "I've got to go because Denise is getting in the jacuzzi."
Yeah.
Is that true? When she's going to
Yeah.
take a bath, you say, "Oh, I got to go," because she thinks what? Ernie is not a sex mongrel. He's probably got a healthy appetite, but I'm just saying, just because you take him to the jacuzzi doesn't mean he's going to get in there with you every time or a bath. He probably wants to, because he probably wants to take a bath too and save water.
If that jacuzzi is running and we're paying the electric bill to run that jacuzzi, there may as well be 2 people using that jacuzzi.
He does every time.
It's economics.
It's economics. I could see that. Saving money.
That's right. If she gets in the jacuzzi all by herself and then I go get in the jacuzzi all by myself, then we've paid twice as much for the electric bill.
That's right. And you use twice as much water.
Twice as much water.
So why not? To me, that sounds like it pays to do it that way. And she
I'm a
says,
smart man.
You are. And she says, we're on hormone therapy. So, and I mean, we know about the hormone therapy. We've seen pictures of both of your butts. I mean, we've seen this.
Yeah, and you showed them on a damn podcast.
Did we?
That wasn't for worldwide consumption.
I don't know. Did we show that on the podcast?
Chrissy did.
I was gonna say it wasn't me.
Lord help me.
Ain't nothing to be embarrassing. Hey, if you got a good looking
No, I
butt,
got a
show it
nice
off.
butt, but still.
Show it off. I showed mine off. It's just it would take too much of this picture screen. Be a full blown picture of it. It'd be all over this. It'd just be ass everywhere. And it's hairy, so I mean, it wouldn't be. It'd be like going through the jungle or something. Play some Creed's Clearwater Revival. Going through the jungle, and oh,
I promise y'all, if y'all come to Fear Fest in New Orleans, it won't all be talk about butts and pooping and stuff.
no.
But we're gonna have a good time.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to hear more about any of this, and if you want to hear not about this, you just want to just meet Ernie and Denise. They'll be there. And
I think I want to meet Denise. I'm not sure about Ernie yet.
That's hey.
Oh, I
That's
guess
wrong.
it's a package deal. Shh.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is a package deal.
Oh man. Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna be a fun
Package.
time.
Get it?
That's for sure.
Pack.
I
Pack.
get it.
There it is. Look, pack.
Pack manage.
Package.
Oh jeez.
Oh, and you know what? I pulled out I was gonna wear my shirt tonight, and I was looking at it, and I got to thinking about what Jackie would say because she found my shirts, some of my shirts, my paranormal shirts.
No,
And
I
was gonna
did
wear
not. Step
my
mine.
my Sarah Story shirt. What'd you say about that? What'd you say,
I
Jacqueline?
want one. I
See,
want
now what?
yours.
You want mine?
That's when you find them, you just start wearing them. Say, "Oh, hey, look what I found!" Finders.
She does that. She wears my socks. I'm waiting to find my drawers in her. And when she wears
That's
my
what
drawers.
happens when you get married. Everything that's yours is mine,
And everything that's
And
ours
everything-
is ours.
and everything that's ours is ours.
I don't have no more clothes. She takes my clothes now, Ernie. I don't know what I'm gonna do. She takes
That ain't
Why
everything.
you
cool.
stuck with the same blue shirt for like ever since you started podcast?
I bought me a pack of socks, brand new pack of socks, white socks, Hanes. And I go back and I go put on a pair of socks, and the only thing I got left it needs a brand. I just opened this pack up,
And
I
Are they
didn't take
ankle
new
socks?
socks.
and the only thing I got left is socks with holes in them.
I didn't take you new socks, and you got the whole pack sitting over there still. Stop
But the
that.
ones on my dryer.
He has told this story at least twice, Jackie. It's got to be true.
No, it's
No
not.
pictures or it didn't happen. I'm just saying, no
Do
pictures.
you want me to
That's
go
about
look
like
in your
his-
sock drawer?
About like his ice cream bars or whatever it was.
No.
The empty box of ice
It
cream
was
bars.
empty back.
That
Turned
was his
around.
son.
That was
I
turned
don't eat
around.
ice
When I
cream
grabbed, I
every
bought me
night.
a sock of them damn,
Every blue moon,
drumstick.
yeah, ice cream.
and they had the ice cream on top with the chocolate covered on it with the nuts and shit. And I said, man, I'm gonna get me one.
I
just
can't
bought
eat
that box.
nuts.
And I opened up I went to grab the box and I said, man, this is light. And I turned around, there's a hole on the other side of it. They didn't turn the box around and shoved it back in there where it looked like the box was still full.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
left the
not
empty
that
box
smart
in the
yet.
He's told this story too many times, Jackie. It's got to be true.
I believe
I
you.
tell her,
It's
don't
not.
touch nothing on my side of the bed. Don't touch nothing in my area. You can do whatever you want. Don't touch my stuff. And
I
where
go
I
on
found it
his
yesterday,
side.
see? Touch my stuff. What did you was looking for yesterday or day before yesterday? It was yesterday, I think it was. You was on my side looking for something.
Crazy glue.
And it was in my drawer, my crazy glue. I
looked in
going
the
through
drawer.
something.
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Did I say go look in my drawer?
She didn't want to bother you.
That's right.
No, don't make up lies for her.
She was being respectful and didn't want to bother you.
Yep.
Yeesh.
You were busy
I had a card in my
talking
wallet.
anyway.
She took my card out of my wallet.
Hey, no. Wait, hold up. What card is it?
She's gonna go through. Which card? Wait,
No,
hold
what
on.
card was it?
That's
Where
the
was it?
Walmart card.
That's
Yeah.
my card. Do you work at Walmart?
Well, okay, then you could buy the groceries then.
That's okay.
Well, if you give her the extended card, she would.
I know. I forget.
Ernie froze again.
Yep, with that same usual look.
He looks confused.
Oh
There
shit!
you there you go. There you go, Ernie.
How's that? How's that?
Hey, I'm just saying what Denise was gonna say.
I know. Yeah.
She's like, oh God.
I was just getting ready to tell y'all, I'm going to jump off here if you don't mind, because
Yeah, we can
I
end
need
the
to.
show and it's over. Yeah, we actually passed our time. But anyway, thank you so much, Ernie, for coming on tonight and taking some time out of your busy day. I know you're busy unpacking and doing what you have to do, and you know by yourself and everything. And
Hurry
Denise
up,
is
he's
just
gonna
sitting there
freeze again.
Yeah.
harassing you, and he's such a hard worker. He is. He's such a hard worker, and I think Denise appreciates that. So that's why he's still around, I guess. Maybe that's
Well,
what got
it's
you around.
it's got nothing to do with that. It's just all this, you know.
No,
I
he's
mean,
gotta feed the piggies. Gotta feed the piggies.
Somebody got to feed the guinea pigs.
exactly. But anyway, no, anytime I can come on, I will.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for showing us your beautiful home.
He
We
froze
appreciate.
again.
Yep. Well, anyway, she's laughing about look. Denise.
Oh shit.
Well, I know he's wanting to get off, and again, he's probably going to see
Yeah,
this
but
later.
you're
But
leaving him
anyway,
with that same usual dumb look that Denise says he has.
he's not dumb. Look, he's just looking.
That's
Why
what
is
she
it dumb?
says it. She calls it that.
And she says because his ass can't stand still. Well, he's working. He's used to moving around. I mean, what the heck? The man's always busy. He's going 24/7 at it.
Probably had to go to
yeah.
number 2 with all that poop talking. I'm just saying.
Well, how are you going to go number 2? The only
He
thing he
looks
had was a pack of.
constipated.
Oh, there he goes.
The only thing he had was just some Ritz crackers. I mean, some Pringles or whatever.
He
So, I
looked
mean,
kind of constipated in that picture.
he probably is. He ain't got nothing to eat.
Oh,
He ain't got no more Coke. He got nothing in the house now. That man's gonna starve to death.
No, he
He has
won't.
a truck. He can drive there.
Right?
He can go to the store. You go to the store.
Yeah, after I threatened you, I said, "Come on, let's go to the store. Go get now. I'm going to the store. Now. I ain't going. And then when I go to the car to go to the store, guess who's sitting in the passenger side?
Don't let him fool you. They run all over town eating good. See?
He works hard though. Denise, I don't say you not work hard. You do work hard. I mean, traveling is what you're doing. That's got to be. They've been eating Japanese steakhouse hibachi. Oh wow!
Ooh.
I thought he doesn't eat vegetables. How the hell he's eating hibachi? That's Japanese. That's mixed vegetables in that, isn't it?
He probably asked without vegetables.
Just meat on a grill. Yeah, that's it. Meat on a grill. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. And we'll come back next week, and we're going to have Rich Valdez coming on and talk about him. Might be talking about his new show. I don't know. He gets double rice with no veggies. Oh wow! But
I'll be right back.
next
I
week.
gotta get my kid a towel.
All right.
Down one moment.
Okay. And but anyway, thank y'all for coming joining us tonight. And we'll be seeing y'all. But like I said, next week we have Rich Valdez on. He's we might. I don't know if we can talk about his new show or not, but he's on the Paralinks Network. He has a podcast show on here, and we're just gonna just meet him and see what he's about and talk to him and get to know him a little bit better. And then we're gonna go back into who's going to be our guest speakers from there she is going to be our guest speakers at Fear Fest, and we'll continue that series. We about halfway through it right now, so yep, and we're just going to keep promoting it. And so if you haven't gotten your tickets for Fear Fest, you need to get them now while they still have an early bird special. And
that ends this month, right?
yeah, it's only for 30 days. We did for 30 days, and it ends on the 26th of this month.
Okay.
So you need to get your tickets while they can. We have booth prices are really marked down. Door prices are marked down and everything. So, yeah, definitely get your tickets while you can before they go back up. And then that just save you a lot of money. Hey, Miss Cheesecake. I see Miss Cheesecake. Huh? And again, we appreciate y'all watching tonight. And if you want to catch the rebroadcast of this show, Ernie and Denise, I love those two. They're family. Denise she's got some kind of psychic ability. When I tell you what, something's going on with me, that woman, she makes sure Ernie calls me up to find out what's going on. And she's been hitting it pretty good. I mean, where she knows when something's going on, they call me, don't they, Jackie?
Yeah.
She calls me up right away, and she wants to find out what's going on. She worries about us. So thank you so very much, Denise. We love y'all. And again, if you want to meet Ernie and Denise, they'll be at Fear Fest. We'll get
Can't wait
dragged.
to meet Denise.
We'll get Denise liquored up, and we'll get her on stage. We'll get her. See how that works. We'll get her all kind of liquored up and get her on stage. She'll like that. But we'll all have a great time down here. I mean, everybody's gonna. If you come to this thing, you're gonna have a great time. I'll guarantee you that. It's gonna be a lot to do, a lot to see. It's 3 days is not long enough, but this is what we got right now. Maybe next year might be a little longer and bigger. You know, we're going to definitely make it bigger next year. It's going to be big this year, actually. It's a lot of things we're doing. So that being said, we appreciate y'all watching tonight. And like I said, join us back next week, and we'll see y'all then. Y'all got anything to say, Jackie? You've been just running your mouth all night.
I know.
She has. Just leave her alone,
Can't
Howard.
No, I mean, it's just ridiculous with her. I just can't shut her up half the time. But anyway, y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Not gonna run away.